Okay, another great movie that's out right now is the new Shrek movie. It's the fourth, final chapter or whatever. And I went to take it. I took my little 6-year-old and his little 7-year-old friend, and it's kind of a movie for little kids. But you'd be amazed at how many big kids are at this movie. How many junior high and teenagers go see this stuff. Shrek is popular, and it's crazy the message that's in it. Now they may not even pick up on it. Shrek is unhappy. He's ungrateful with his life. The mundane stuff. He has everything that anybody could ever ask for, but he gets into a routine, and because he has it, he doesn't recognize that he has it, and he's not grateful. He's very ungrateful, a very common thing among teenagers. And you can't just come right out and say you're ungrateful, or they throw up defenses and they rebel and everything else. But typically, I'd say 70% of issues with teens fall under the category of you don't know what you've got. You're really, really ungrateful. And that's why so many times when the opportunity comes for me to take them somewhere and show them other parts, or for me to go, because I go to other parts of the world and then show them a video of here's what it's like. Here's a group of teenagers right here that'll never get a driver's license. They'll never get to go to a football game, much less play in a football game. They'll never be cheerleaders. They'll never go to college, no matter how much they want it, no matter how much they try, because they live in a government that prohibits this, and they're not even in schools where they go. They're worried about how to get water to their village this weekend, and we sit here and we complain and get so distraught and down because, Kevin didn't ask us to prom, or whatever it might be. Or even major stuff like parents splitting up or something like that. When compared with other stuff, yes, it's devastating, but we have people around us that love us. Most people have people around them, even your emo distraught kids at school, they have people in their lives that love them. They don't receive it oftentimes because we don't, I'm guilty of it too, we don't stop and think about the gratefulness that we have. So gratefulness is an excellent message to portray to kids because it gives them hope. It allows you to show them something in their lives that maybe they haven't seen before, and it gains a spark with them, and then you become someone that they trust. I mean, you didn't give them the stuff that they're grateful for. You just pointed out to them that they have it, and they could look at it differently. And this movie Shrek was amazing at doing that. Shrek hated his life, and he didn't like his family, and he didn't like his kids, and he didn't like the fact that he wasn't scaring anybody anymore. He was a nice ogre, and he just wanted his old life back and all this kind of stuff. So he made a deal with Rumpelstiltskin, but he's magic, and it was bad magic, and so he got duped. And he realized really quick in the other world that he didn't know what he had till it was gone. And sometimes we're that way. We don't know what we've got till it's gone, and sometimes when it's gone, it's too late to ever get it back, rather than having gratefulness for what we have while we still have it. And it's kind of the old Christmas carol, he takes and shows him ghosts of Christmas past and all that kind of stuff, and Scrooge finally realizes what he has and what he should be grateful for. It's the same scenario. But what the whole movie was about was Shrek trying to come to a point of having true love's kiss. True love, and not just random love, not just dating love, not just, but true love's kiss would break all these spells. And he found himself in a world where he actually didn't exist, so his wife Fiona didn't know who he was. And the only way to break this spell was to get her to kiss him, but it had to be true love's kiss. Well, she didn't love him. So the whole movie was about him trying to get back to the point of falling in love all over again. And so he had to find new things to be grateful for and show her brand new things to her that she had not ever seen before, so that they could reach this point and have true love's kiss where it would break the spell. And at the very end of the movie, he's actually dying because he didn't do it. He didn't do it by sunset, and so he's actually disappearing, and his existence is going to be over because he hasn't experienced true love's kiss and all that. And the thing, he looked up at her and he said, the greatest part of this day was getting to fall in love with you all over again. And it was so sincere. It's crazy, these animated movies, how how sincere their looks are, and how much they portray like the best actors in the world, but it's all done through animation. It's crazy how they look and their eyes are portraying this. And she looks down at him and says, you know, all this new stuff that I've learned about you. This was the greatest day ever. I truly love you. And of course she kisses him right at the last minute, and the spell is broken, and yay, everybody wins, yay, you know. But it's a fantastic movie where the whole thing is about you don't know what you got till it's gone, and realizing who you are. Realizing who you are and being grateful for who you really are. Not who you might want to be, not this cool portrayal that you depict to other people, but who you really are. And that movie just hits the nail on the head.